This is going to be my tag number 2 get to know me video, and it's going to be about dreaming. Got my iPad here with the questions from Chris Gonraw's channel for the dreaming one. He put all his questions in the description, so I'm going to read it off of there. Alright, so the first question is, do you dream? Well, I think everybody dreams, but I don't always remember my dreams. I actually hardly ever remember my dreams, but when I do, except for lately, normally they're really weird and they're almost like movie-like. Like my husband always tells me, your ideas are so weird, somebody could make a movie out of that. And I keep meaning to keep a journal, like to write down my dreams, but I always forget, so oh well. Next question is, what did I dream about last night? Nope, I don't remember any dreams from last night. How many dreams do you usually remember? If I do remember a dream, it's usually only the very last one that I had before waking up, or if I woke up in the middle of the night to use the restroom or something, I might have been in the middle of a dream and I'll try to remember what it was about, but a lot of the time by the morning I'll have already forgotten what it was. Do you have a dream journal? No, but I should. How often do you have nightmares? I don't remember the last time I had a nightmare. I really don't have nightmares. I used to have them when I was younger. I remember my very first dream that I ever remember having in my life was a nightmare, of course, because why else would you remember it? But, I mean, for me anyway. I remember when I was like, I don't know how, I was probably like 5 or something, my first nightmare. And the reason why I've always been afraid of heights is because of this dream I had, where I was in this big metal building. It was kind of like a barn made out of metal sheets or something, and it had a giant hole just in the middle of the floor, like a big open crater. And it just was a giant hole, and you had to scoot along the wall like this to get past it, and I slipped and fell in, and I remember in my dream falling and falling and falling and falling like Alice in Wonderland, except for, you know, nothing was stopping me. I wasn't floating. And then bam, I hit my back, landed on my back on a giant boulder and broke my back. And I didn't wake up right away. I was laying there like in pain and I couldn't move, like broken. And normally when you have a dream like that where you hit something or you feel like you should have died, you wake up. I didn't wake up right away, so that was really weird and scary, and I remember that. And I've always been afraid of heights because of that. So anyway, do I have lucid dreams? No, I don't have dreams where I can like control it or remember what I'm doing as if I could control the dream, you know what I mean? My husband has that. It's really weird. Like he'll be like barely asleep, just lightly sleeping, and he'll be dreaming, and I could just say something to him and he'll wake up and be like, he'll know everything that he was doing in his dream, and like he'll plan the zombie apocalypse. This is how he makes himself go to sleep, is he does like a light dreaming where he's like planning what would happen if we were in a zombie apocalypse and how he would save us or get us out of the house. That's what puts him to sleep at night. He's so weird. But anyway, no, that doesn't happen to me. I can't control my dreams. Next one is, do I dream in color? Yes, I dream in color. Do you dream in first person? My dreams jump around. 1 second I'll be myself, and then the next minute I'll be like watching myself, and the next I'll be a completely different person, and I'll know that I'm a different person, and I jump around in my dreams. It's very weird. I don't know. Do you have reoccurring dreams? I haven't had any reoccurring dreams in years, but I used to have this dream where all my teeth would crumble and fall out, and as I'm trying to talk, the teeth would start spitting out of my mouth, and I'd be like spitting all my chunks of teeth out, and that was actually a nightmare, and I had that reoccurring dream many times, and it freaked me out really bad. And I did some research on what that's supposed to mean, and I guess it meant like you need to tell somebody something, but you're afraid to let it out. And at the time that was actually true. There was something I needed to tell someone. I don't remember what it was. I just remember reading that and going, wow, that's really accurate. Like, I guess I better get it off my chest. And then once I did, that dream stopped and it never came back. The other reoccurring dream that I used to have was like I was running in slow motion and someone was chasing me and I couldn't get away. And that happened, I had that dream like 2 or 3 times. And I know that also was supposed to have a meaning, but I don't remember exactly what it meant. Next one is, have you ever had déjà vu? Yeah, I've had déjà vu many times in my life. It's really creepy. It's like, you feel like you're in the Matrix, right? When I have déjà vu, I feel like I'm in the Matrix. Like, this has happened before. Or maybe there's a me in another dimension that went through the same thing. Like, have you ever seen the show Sliders, where everybody has a different, there's like thousands of different dimensions where you are living a different life? Anyway, yes, I've had déjà vu. And the last question is, do you daydream? I don't know. I guess kind of everybody daydreams. I mean, I try to daydream in the aspect of I'm trying to project out there what I want my future to be like and how I want myself to be in the future. And I try to put out there like the secret, you know, positive thoughts and energy. And I don't know, is that considered daydreaming? I guess so. And a lot of the time I sit and think about scenarios like stupid. Sometimes you think about the past and go, well, what if I had done that and then this would have happened? And then you just play on in your mind on and on and on what could have happened, when there's really no point to that because it's not what actually happened. So it's just kind of a waste of time. But I think projecting and putting out there like positive energy and thoughts in them and visualizing what you want your future to be, that kind of daydreaming is, you know, really good and positive and whatever. Anyway, so that was the end of the dreaming thing, but I do want to tell you that the dreams that I remember having lately are all about like fruitarianism, which is, it's interesting. I keep dreaming about food and I keep dreaming about people in the raw food movement. Like I had a dream the other night about Angie and Ryan from Happy Healthy Vegan. If you guys ever see this, hi, I like your channel. I had a dream that I was hanging out with them in their backyard, and they had this big garden, and Ryan was trying to show me this giant sunflower that was hanging over like this, and it looked like a chandelier the way that it was hanging down. It was huge, and my favorite flower is a sunflower, so I was like enthralled with this flower. I thought it was so amazing. And it had, the brown part for some reason was huge, and it was hanging down like this, and it looked like, you know, a glass bulb from a chandelier or something, and then the petals were out. Kind of reminded me of something that Chihuly would make, if you guys know, or you can Google Chihuly. He makes these awesome glass sculptures, and they have some flowers and stuff at the Bellagio in Las Vegas of his artwork and stuff, and he's pretty amazing. But anyway, and then Angie was over on the corner or behind us somewhere, and she kept calling my name, trying to get my attention. She wanted to show me something else in their garden, but I was so enthralled with the sunflower that I was like, I'm not listening to you, Angie. So anyway, and then another dream I had probably a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, was like, I told you guys, if you've seen my other video, I told you at the end of it that I had a dream that what's his name? Tim Van Orden, I think that's his name. I had a dream that he was calling me and he left me a voicemail that he wanted to be my friend. And I've only seen a couple of his videos, so that was kind of strange. I really don't know much about him. And I just remember like trying to make up recipes in my dream and stuff, but I don't exactly remember. It kind of faded away already. So anyway, that concludes my dreaming. This video is getting kind of long. So if you guys want to do this questionnaire, since there's not so many questions, I'll type them out for you in the description below and you guys can make your own video. All right, catch you later. Thanks for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share with your friends. Thanks so much.